to have you here.
Be here.
Tell us your story.
Welcome. My story is real simple, and I congratulate all these guys because they're phenomenal. And we're all part of a family, because AdvoCare is a family. It's not just a company, it's not just a business, it is a family. It's a culture and something that you want to be a part of. In April of 2017, and I'll make it short and sweet, I was 260 pounds. Doesn't look it now, because I lost it. And I was 260 pounds, and I remember the moment that my life changed. I'm a pastor, a full-time pastor, full-time father, full-time husband. You know, that is always going to be there. And they celebrated Pastor's Day for me. My mother had got me a few suits. Went home, my wife said, listen, try on the suits, because you know you need to make sure that the hemming's right and all that to take it. I said, all right. Went upstairs, put on the jacket, fit, and I put on the pants. So my first thought was, they switched the pants to this suit. That's our justification, right? So when I tried the other four, it came up to the same spot. At that moment, I had an emotional moment. Because men, sometimes we hold back that sensible side, that sensitivity side, and we think that we have to be that macho, we have to be that tough guy. Well, I had that emotional moment within myself, and I cried. Okay? And what happened was I spoke to myself and I said, how did I get here? Because I wasn't here years ago. I wasn't here in 1999. But in 2017, this is where I was. Not because of anybody's fault, but because I allowed it. Because I chose that path. So when I laid out all my suits, and I say this in every mixer, I say, if you would have went upstairs, you would have looked at me and said, listen, you guys, you got a crazy dude upstairs who is talking to his suits. Because I laid out my suits and I pointed at them and I said, you know what? I know I can alter you to fit me, but I'm going to alter me to fit you. And that became, when I hung those suits up, when I hung them up, that became my beacon, that became my goal. And on Mother's Day of that year, I was able to put on the suit that came up to here, and it finally got up to here, and I finally was able to put it and connect it. That same suit now is too big for me. So, when you talk about journeys, everyone has a journey. But if it doesn't mean nothing to you, it will never mean nothing to anyone else. Never. It will never mean, if it's not within you, if it's not something that you are expressing with passion, it's like somebody coming to the house and trying to sell you something, but they don't have the passion and excitement. So if I sit there and tell you AdvoCare is great, come to AdvoCare, come to these events, you'll learn something. You're not going to be excited. But if you speak with passion like these men say, listen, I was here and look at where I am now. This company can make a difference in your life. It's not the company, it's the opportunity that they offer you. Because let me tell you, it takes work. You have to put in the time. If you do not put in the time, you will not reap the rewards. And that is important. And to me, standing with these guys is important because I can see a reflection and say, you know what? Even though we're from different places, even though we're different pins, we all started in the same place. And we're all founded in something that allows us to build and grow.
Last 3 to 5 years.
Well, I'm going to do something that these guys I know wish they could. Yeah, I'll tell you right now, they can't do it. They can't do it right now, but I can. I have my wife here.
Yes.
So I'm going to ask my wife to come up here. I'm going to ask her to come up. She's one of the panelists, but I need her to come up. Because I believe that one of the things that we have to do is you can have a vision, but if you don't declare it, and who else better to declare it to and declare it with than my wife? I spoke to my wife.
I knew an improved man.
Yes, I spoke to my wife over 19 years ago, because that's how long we've been married. And I told her that I would take care of her in sickness and in health, that I would be with her in the good times and the bad times, that I would be with her through everything. And one of the things that I learned in No Limits, and Ron Reynolds said, he built this empire of trinkets, but lost his treasure because he lost his wife. And I learned something from that. And I'm not going to wait for my wife to pass to tell her that I'm not going to earn her.
I gotta speak next.
It's okay. But they need to know that this is real. And all the trinkets in the world mean nothing if I lose my treasure. And I just want to tell you that 3 to 5 years, just like these men, we're going to be financially free. This is what AdvoCare does. This is what AdvoCare does.